Hello, we have decided to make Dace the permanent third co-host of the Copper Valhalla, and he has prepared some words he wants to say in recognition of that. Go ahead, Dace.
Hello, listener, a.k.a. bitches. Welcome to the Copper Valhalla podcast. I'm Dace. I'm here with Caleb and Tyler. I have a weird-looking penis. This podcast is awesome. I once kicked a dog in the snout. Just thought I'd say that real quick.
Man.
Wow, all right.
Yep.
How's it feel?
It feels good. It feels good. I'm excited.
Have you been drinking?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't have that.
I partied pretty hard once I got the news.
One thing about me and Caleb, dude, we would never have drinks before a podcast.
Yeah. We would never have 4 White Claws.
Or 4 Miller Lights. It's really what it boils down to is it's unprofessional as hell, dude.
I'm sorry.
And
yeah,
that's why
right.
we're not into it.
Yeah, I had 3 PBRs and a hit of a mysterious pen.
A lot of mysterious pens get passed around at JJ's. Too many.
Yeah.
I bombed my fucking ass off.
It got rowdy.
Yeah, it was tough.
Immediately.
It was a tough night at JJ's
There were a
tonight.
few boys from Tennessee who I think should be hung at dawn for their behavior.
Sooners will get them.
Dude, right before I go on stage, this lady, it's her first time doing stand-up, and she talks about sunbathing naked and queefing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's like, yeah, the Tennessee boys aren't into that, dude. They don't like that shit.
Yeah, they were talking amongst themselves at the bar.
Yeah.
And I was like, we lost them.
It got so bad I started riffing with Ben Griffith, dude.
Oh, shit.
I mean, does it get worse than that? What a nightmare.
Yeah, and then you come off stage and he's like, good set. And you're like, shut up.
Yeah. No, really what happened was I leaned over to him and I was like, thank you. Because finally I got some laughs when I just started making fun of him.
When I get good set after a really bad set, I'm always like, oh, thank you. That's very kind. Thank you. And then I go in the back of the room and I'm like, that fucking sucked.
It's just, you go to an open mic the day before a show and you're like, oh, let me try some shit.
Yeah,
and you get up there and you're like, I'm not trying a thing.
Yep.
No point.
Yeah.
Speaking to the void. Like an insane person. I feel like a homeless guy with a microphone right now.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. It is what it is. Every once in a while, JJ's, it just reminds you that you are nothing.
Yeah, JJ's is good. I think it's like a good humbling experience. I'll have like this week, for instance, I had like a good set at Breakdown on Tuesday, and then JJ's comes around. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just an open mic.
That crowd,
fucking sucks.
that Tuesday crowd was fake.
Yeah, that is true. Also,
That was they were actors.
I think so.
Yeah, Tuesday at Bricktown was nuts, but I had a good set at Othello's, and that made me feel better.
Yeah, I had a decent set at Othello's. That did feel good.
Not everyone had a great set at Othello's.
Yeah.
No, it was pretty tough. For me.
Not for me, dude. I mean, after the pod, we can just talk about how your set went and work on some stuff if you want.
Dude, it was I did my set at Othello's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went home.
Mm-hmm.
And every single person who was in the crowd, I swear to God, they DM'd me and they said, I'm sorry.
I don't think that happened.
That happened.
It really happened?
Mm-hmm. All 30 of them.
Did you say, I forgive you?
I left them on red.
Even better.
It's a power play.
I didn't want to. I was pretty disappointed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, it happens.
I was disappointed with last Tuesday's Othello's crowd, and I expressed that on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. You snapped a little bit.
We were all in the back, and I just heard, why are you guys here?
Yeah.
Good.
I kind of snapped. I've never done that before. I don't plan on doing it again. I didn't plan on doing it then, but I just lost it. And I was like a whole group of girls left.
Nice.
And then as they were leaving, I went up to the doors and I was like, there's the exit. I pointed at it and John was laughing and I was like, yeah, just go. I hate you guys.
Right this way, ladies.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And then as I was like, I felt bad and I was like, I'm leaving so you guys can go back inside. I'm sorry. And they were like, no, it wasn't you. They were all laughing. They were like, no, it wasn't you. And I was like, yeah, shut up. It was fucking me. I know it.
Be funnier if you were like crying. You're like, it was me. I know with me. Fuck you.
Yeah. Probably the worst part is I brought my cousin. My cousin was there.
Oh shit! Your cousin who's your roommate.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's that going?
It's going all right. I got 2 cats. I have 2 cats now.
Get 2 cats out of the deal.
They're
Yeah.
cute.
They are cute.
Have you ever heard a guy, and you work kind of in construction maintenance, but
Yeah.
those guys like to say stuff like if there's a problem and there's lots of solutions for it, a saying among them is like, well, there's lots of ways to skin a cat.
Yeah.
And I'm always just like, I wouldn't know, you fucking freak. What are you
that's
talking
a crazy
about?
thing to say.
That's insane. And
Old
also,
sayings are wild.
are there lots of ways to skin a cat? Because I'm pretty
Knife,
sure it's
teeth,
teeth.
saw.
You do it Red
You
Dead
just
Redemption
gave
style
me-
and just hold X.
You can rip it off.
Yeah.
You can rip a limb off, and then like from the wound, you can start skinning there. I'm just spitballing here.
I don't think. Like, who is the first? How did that become a saying? Like, was this just a guy who would skin cats, and then the whole town was gathered around? They're like, "How do we fix this problem? Like, we keep
Yeah.
having flooding. What do we do?" And he's like, "Well, there's lots of ways to skin a cat."
The cats thing is the thing that really throws me off. The fact that
Do you
it's
think there was-
cats and not like a raccoon.
Do you
or
think there was
rabbit.
a point in history where people were wearing cat fur?
Probably, almost certainly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
They were
Like
wearing,
domestic cat fur.
It'd be like I think we should say skin a human. There's different ways to skin a human.
That's funny because
Different way to skin your family.
I tried a bit one time and it didn't. It didn't really work. But the bit was someone asked me if I think serial killers are autistic, and I was like, yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
I think they all are, and it's a bummer because autistic people are usually good at really good at one thing, and it would be a real bummer if that was your one skill. Like you go to apply for a job, and they're like, "Do you have any like typing skills?" Like, no, but I can skin a lady in 10 minutes. That would suck. But probably, I would think most serial killers are autistic.
Do you guys know BTK is still alive?
Shut the fuck up. Is he really?
I didn't know he was still
Yeah.
alive.
So like the justice system is weird and slow, of course.
Yes.
And like for some reason, some people are on death row, other people get like 15 life sentences.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He has a bunch of life sentences, and he's somewhere in Kansas.
Is
Still
Kansas?
alive.
Do they not have like a death penalty in Kansas?
I don't know. You would think they would. Here's the thing: 2 of America's most infamous serial killers, I forget their names, they're on death row in California, and they've been on death row for like 2 decades.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hurry up and kill those suckers.
I've been bored at work.
What are we waiting on?
I've been bored all week at work,
It takes like 2 seconds.
and I've just been reading about serial killers.
I was telling Dace before we got here, when you Google my name, it comes up with a black kid from California who is in prison because he swatted a family and the SWAT team killed a guy. And I'm trying to think how long he's in prison for, because I think it's a pretty
TV
long
personality,
time.
serial swatter. Tyler Bear sentenced 20 years for death of Kansas man shot by police. Andrew Finch, 28, was shot and killed by police outside his Kansas home December 2017 after Barris's hoax 9/11 call. 911.
Doesn't look anything like you.
No, not at all.
Hmm.
It's rough.
I don't
That's
think there's
cool.
any other famous Dace Carlsons.
You can. I think I show up immediately when you Google Caleb McCurry.
I have to get out ahead of him somehow.
I remember I would get like a friend request
Which,
on.
to be fair, would be doing both of us a favor.
Yeah,
He'd probably like that. I should send him a letter.
yeah. You'll surpass him. And
Hopefully. That's my first benchmark of success.
is passing.
Yeah,
to-
when you Google me, do I beat the guy who got a guy killed because he swatted them?
How do you SWAT someone? You just gotta call the police and be like, "This guy at this address
say something like
has
crazy, like make
has
a
a bomb
hostage.
or something."
Yeah, something like that. Or he's like been making bombs.
Caleb
like-
McCurry is skinning cats in his apartment.
That's a good one. That would get you
They could
swatted.
probably just send one guy for that.
They tend to.
Like, just like knocking on a door. You just gotta knock on the door and be like, "Are you skinning cats in there?"
Okay, you know how Trump said that immigrants were eating cats?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So apparently the thing he was referring to was not an immigrant. It was just a lady on drugs who was eating a cat in a driveway.
And it was dash cam or body cam footage. I don't know exactly what instance
she was
they're
eating
referencing, but there is a reference. There is a reference to a lady, and there's body cam footage, and it's like a lady who admits to eating animals.
Where was this at?
And
Ohio.
It was in Ohio, and
This
she's
just
from
in Ohio. Woman eats
she's-
pussy in her driveway.
she's. I don't know if she's Haitian or not, but she's from Ohio. She's like born in Ohio, went to Ohio, high school in Ohio.
That's funny.
And whenever I heard the news, I was like, that's just like Ohio people, because I'm going to make a statement here. People from Ohio disgust me.
Okay, I
Fair.
would like to point out
That you lived there at one point, yes.
I did, and my brother was born there.
Ew, dude.
Yeah, he was born in the same.
Spencer,
He
dude,
was born.
what the hell,
He was
man?
born in the same hospital as LeBron James and
I
Steph
always
Curry.
got that vibe
He seems like
about
an Ohio
Spencer.
person.
I
Yeah,
always got that vibe.
he'd go back and he'd thrive in Ohio.
I
dude.
like him, but I'm always like, there's something,
Something
just
something weird here.
He sent me an impression of Drewski today that was like identical. Do you guys know who Drewski is?
No
Yeah.
idea.
You know who Drewski is, right?
fat guy.
Yeah, fat guy. He's like a comedian, but not like stand up. He does like skits and stuff online.
Okay.
And he has like a fake record label called Could Have Been Records. And he holds like auditions, and it's legitimately some of the.
Okay, I know who you're
funniest
talking
videos.
about now.
It's so
I've
funny.
seen him, but I didn't know his name.
There's one I just saw the other day where he has two security guards on either side of him, and
Right.
they don't usually break. They usually do a pretty good job of keeping a straight face. And this woman came in with like the biggest boobs you've ever seen, and he just goes, "God damn it!" And he slams the table like as soon as she walks in and spills a drink, and both security guards started laughing and like cleaned up the table. It is so funny. I love those videos.
That's funny.
They're the best, dude. I would love to start a fake record label and have people audition for me.
Drewski, do you ever think he drinks a brewski?
I don't know how often black people drink beer. I never see a black guy with beer.
I went to a show with a black guy, Will Davis.
Metal show? Oh, no, comedy show.
Yeah, comedy
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Comedy show in Lawton. And then we showed up, and he got a beer. And it was a beer that I've never had before. I didn't even remember its name. But
Okay.
it was like, had a rooster on it.
Was it like local?
I don't think so. But I remember getting it, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to get this beer in front of my other black
it's
friends.
called Rooster Beer.
The worst is
know,
when you're at a bar with someone and they get a beer and you just get what they have, and it's the nastiest thing you've ever had in your life.
Yeah.
Just Chandler Roan. Shout out to Chandler Roan. When I went to Austin, we went to the bar.
Wait, who's he?
At he's a painter in Austin.
Oh.
He does paintings.
How do you know him?
I'm on a subreddit about painting,
Okay.
and we met. But he,
Chandler Rome?
yeah, he roams around and
Okay.
paints things. Yeah. But we went to a bar at the comedy club there, Sunset Strip, and he was like, "I'll buy you a beer," and I was like, "Great." So he gets one, and I was like, "I'll have what he's having," and I forgot that he quit drinking.
Oh.
So he got an NAB, and it was mid at best. Dude, it happens every time. I see a cool can and I'm sucked in.
Yeah.
You can't trust cool cans.
Yeah, Liquid Death has got that market down.
They do, but like with beers, it's like you're really risking shit because it's either going to be like an NAB or an IPA.
Yeah.
And either way,
Yeah,
it's the
IPA's always got
worst.
some spaceman on it or some shit.
Or like a skull with like
Yeah.
the cool like eye patch or something. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to drink a beer with a skull with an eye patch.
Yeah, it looks
on
cool. Let
It's
me get one
awesome.
of those.
And then you drink it, and it's
And you got scurvy now.
it's horrible, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking awful.
It's a night. I don't understand people who drink IPAs willingly.
Yeah, it's
They're
like
just trying to prove something.
Yeah. It's a
Some of
mental
them-
thing.
Some of them, not a lot of them, but some of them taste good and they get you sloppy.
They do get you
immediately.
sloppy. Which ones taste good?
I don't even know what they're called.
Because you drink.
Oh, well.
you drink White Claws often.
At
so I would,
Lively Beer Works, they have a grapefruit. I love White Claw, but they have a grapefruit IPA and it's delicious.
see, grapefruit, I could see that being good.
And I drink White Claw right now because I've been drinking beer for a while, and I'm like, dude, I feel full. I feel like I just ate a meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White Claw feels like I'm drinking nothing.
Yeah.
It's like drinking carbonated water with some flavor.
I've gotten like pretty gnarly hangovers from White Claw. There's something in it that doesn't sit right with me.
And when I drink anything, I am pissing. Oh man, I be pissing.
I'll have like 4 White Claws and wake up with the spins the next morning.
Yeah.
Miller Lite would never do that to me, dude.
Yeah, but I get kind of a bubble gut the next morning, and I don't like that so much.
Yeah, no, I'm actively getting fatter.
Yeah. And then every morning I just drink coffee and I get a chocolate milk before I go to work, and that's a deadly mixture. Every single morning I take the nastiest shit of my life, and every day
crazy.
every day it's the worse than the one before it, and there's blood. And people crowd around and they're like, "Hey man, are you okay?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, that's just business,
Dude,
man."
one time I thought I had colon cancer because I had a hemorrhoid.
Fuck.
Just picture me in a on-cue bathroom being like, oh my God, I'm going to die.
Yeah. Gas station bathrooms are pretty awful.
On-cue's not bad. Out of all the gas stations, on-cue's the best.
That's true. They do keep it nice in there. Love's is all right. You know, you can get a nice one here and there. 7-Eleven, I wouldn't touch it.
7-Eleven's a nightmare.
If you're taking a shit at 7-Eleven, holy fuck.
And a lot of them just have one.
Yeah.
So you go to throw away like a paper towel and you see period blood in the trash can.
Yeah. You got to wipe off the syringes
Oh,
off of the toilet seat.
it's a nightmare, dude.
It's terrible.
I don't
Do
really-
you guys wipe the toilet seat when you go to the bathroom? I always wipe the toilet seat.
Only
I
if
never
it's-
use the thing, though.
No, the thing is a trap.
Yeah, that thing never works.
It sticks to your ass.
Little protection thing. Yeah, fuck that
and then
thing.
you stand up and it's stuck to your ass.
Yeah.
You have to peel it off.
Yeah, that's the worst.
I don't like it at all.
So I just grab some toilet paper. I've seen one guy grab paper towels, wash them at the sink, and then go in the stall and really, really wash it.
That's fucking dumb.
It's just your butt cheeks, dude.
Yeah.
Who cares?
It's
Yeah.
just your butt cheeks are disgusting.
It's not that bad. As long as there's no piss, I'm good. Piss
Yeah.
or shit on the toilet seat, I can't do it.
I'm good on that. Yeah, I'm not. Because if I'm to the point where I'm using a public restroom,
Yeah.
it's like, it's legit. This is happening
Yeah,
soon.
right. Yes, exactly.
I don't have time to like fix all the problems that it has.
Yeah.
I'm going to war.
You make a good point.
Yeah, dude. I'm listening to like "Not Afraid" by Eminem when I walk in there.
Yeah, I'm just sitting on
I'm
the toilet seat.
prepping.
Crawling
Yeah,
in
dude.
my skin.
I'm about to break. It's legit. I'm never going to a public bathroom in a gas station if I'm like, maybe.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Yeah, if I'm shitting in a public gas station, it's pretty. Things are bad. Things are not going my way that
I'm
night.
down bad, dude.
Yeah.
We're in dire straits. It's a real problem.
Comedy Avenue has a tushy. They have a
Glorious bidet, dude.
Yeah. I've never used it because I am pretty intimidated by the bidet. Have you used it?
I used it the first time I went there.
Nice.
First time I
Caleb?
walked into Comedy Avenue.
bidet.
Yeah,
I've
have
used
you
bidet.
Use a bidet?
Dude,
I don't use it now. I don't have one in this apartment, but
Right.
they're pretty great.
first time I walked
Hell
into
yeah.
Comedy Avenue, I'd had Cracker Barrel like an hour before.
Oh yeah.
Walked in, said hi to Andrew, put my stuff down in the green room, immediately went to the bathroom and just ruined it.
You know what's crazy?
Then I used that bidet.
There are bathrooms in churches. Doesn't
Yeah.
that feel disrespectful?
Yeah, you're shitting in God's house.
Yeah, it's not great.
They call it God's house, the church.
Yeah.
So you're shitting in God's house.
Yeah.
Doesn't that seem bad?
If it's a big church, they have lots of bathrooms.
I liked it.
Do you think the toilets have holy water?
No. I know for a fact they don't have holy water.
I always liked going in there. But when I left
Yeah.
the bathroom, like my skin was burning, you know,
Weird.
just being in a church.
Yeah, right.
But when I went poo poo,
It's like God's the one who gave me the plumbing, you know?
True.
He knows
Good
what
point.
he knows what I got to do.
Yeah.
He knows what I got to do better than
You ever pissing in the church urinal and the water starts turning red, and you're like, whoa, he's here.
No,
The invention of plumbing is, I think it's the most significant one. The most significant invention is plumbing.
They had it.
Okay,
Romans had it.
Do you think it's plumbing or transportation?
Ooh,
Plumbing.
plumbing is a big one.
Yeah,
Here's the thing: there, like a group of guys were like, "Dude, we got to do something about this poop."
there's shit everywhere, and I'm sick of it.
There's shit in the streets. Can't handle it.
He was like, "What if we did like pipes with water?" And they're like, "Shut up, dude! Stop being gay." The guy who invented plumbing definitely got called gay by his friends.
Probably, yeah, at first.
Like that was a stupid idea.
He was probably the poop guy in his village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the poop guy.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
guy that's weirdly obsessed with how we dispose of our poop. We don't talk to that guy.
He's just like walking around the town like, ugh, disgusting, dude. And like kids are walking by being like, what a pussy.
Well, it's just a little shit.
No, what
little
happened
shit.
was he saw his wife pooping, and he was like, "Okay,
This
I
has
don't want to see
stop.
that anymore."
Dude, girl poops are
Just
diabolical.
And then he would go
Shitting
hang
in
out
the
with his
street,
friends
too.
He would go hang out with his friends, and they'd be pooping, and he'd be like, "Guys, I hate this." And they're like, "What, dude? We're just pooping." He's
Just
like,
poop.
And he's like, "But what if like we didn't have to like see it, and we like got rid of it like efficiently?" And they're like, "What? Dude, just go in the river."
Why
He's
are
like,
you
"No,
being
man,
so
I don't know.
gay?"
Like I drink from this river," and everyone's like, "Dude, shut up."
Yeah. What are you, fucking puss? Well, oh, yeah, you're better than me because you don't drink from the shit river.
It's like, I think there's this stuff called germs. It's like, shut up, dude. God, there's no there's not tiny organisms that make you
Yeah,
sick.
you're such an idiot.
You're being so gay right now.
Dude, at Lawton, at the show that I had in Lawton on Monday, some lady took a massive dump in the one bathroom that's in Comedy Avenue, and then Michael Dunn went in and took a shit on that and tried to flush it, and it wouldn't go down.
No, it was Michael.
It's definitely not.
Probably was when I was trying to
Michael
save face.
Dunn, local Oklahoma City comedian,
Yeah.
clogged the toilet.
He did. But when he got on stage, he completely owned it. He was like, guys, I got to confess to something. I am the one who clogged the toilet. And the whole crowd was like, oh my God, it was him.
I meant to talk about the bidet when I went up there, but I forgot.
It was fun. The whole, and then that was funny that he acknowledged it. And he was like, I'm sorry. He was like, Andrew's such a nice guy. He invited me out. This is the first time I've been here. And I clogged the toilet. And we didn't realize it was such a big problem. Cody got up there and they're talking about it and everything. There's a plumber in the audience. And the guy goes to look at it. And then later he goes, I'm going to go to my truck. And he goes to his truck. And then the show ends. We're leaving. There's an extension cord plugged into the wall. Andrew's like, what is that extension cord? And we're like looking at it. And he goes, oh, that might be for the snake.
Yeah,
They
dude.
brought in a snake.
They call it the
It was
snake.
that bad.
That's funny to think about. Whoever invented that thing, be like, what are you going to call it? It's like, the snake.
Snake.
This is the snake, dude. It's going to fix all your shit problems.
Yeah.
Snake.
What else
Poop
is
snake.
Oh, they got Diddy.
Oh yeah, they did get Diddy.
They got him.
Yeah, he's in custody
Mhm.
right now. They found 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil at his house.
Jesus Christ.
1,000.
He had that shit stocked up. He had a special closet for it, like Squidward and all those clocks.
Dude, 1,000 bottles of lube would fill this apartment up.
Yeah, that's insane.
Dude.
That and the 50-foot bed in the backyard, guilty. Guilty, dude.
Yeah, shit.
That's pretty awesome.
Did you see what Boozy Badass said about it?
Mm-mm.
He put on Twitter, he was like, oh, so now everyone that fly out some pussy is guilty of federal offenses? He's like, is that what we saying now? That's what it is, bro. It's like, I'm flying you out. I ain't driving for no pussy.
I heard, I don't know how true this is, but I heard also that he's being convicted for Tupac's murder.
I mean, yeah,
I heard that from an open micer, though,
fair enough.
while they were on stage.
But yeah, I mean, that's obviously Diddy did it.
Yeah.
Apparently, I saw a thing that said, like, Diddy and Tupac were super close for a while.
Really?
Like weirdly close to the point where
Uh-oh.
dudes were like, "What the fuck?"
Uh-oh.
And then there was a birthday party. It was either Tupac or Diddy's birthday party, and something happened that night, and they never spoke again.
Whoa.
And then that's when like the East Coast West Coast beef really.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's pretty sus.
Diddy cheated on him, dude.
Dude. That reminds me of that song that Eminem has, where at the end of it, he's like, the day you something is the day Diddy admits that he's the one that got Pac killed.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and at the end of the song, he's like, I'm just kidding, Diddy. Or whatever.
My favorite thing about all this is just what 50 Cent has to say.
I love 50 Cent.
He was like the day he got arrested, 50 Cent went on Drew Barrymore's show and he posted
Nice.
a picture with her. He's like, "Here I am, just hanging out with Drew Barrymore. No 1,000 bottles of Johnson and Johnson at my house." Johnson and Johnson was the vaccine I got.
Ooh, I didn't get that one.
I got that one because it was only one shot instead of two, and I don't like needles.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of needles
Give me
either.
that. I'll take that.
I only got the shot because my granny, like, kind of guilt tripped me into it a little bit.
She was like, "Are you trying to kill me, Dace? Are you trying to kill me
You're
right now?"
like,
not
maybe.
necessarily like that, but I might have given her COVID the first time, but she survived. She's
I got a
Then what's the
I got a message from
Right.
Optimus Prime. If you guys want to hear.
Optimus Prime. What does he have to say? Friend of the pod, Optimus Prime.
I gotta put that special thing on YouTube now.
Greetings. It is I, Optimus Prime. I have traveled across the universe to tell you all that Dace told me earlier today, that he has a massive crush on all his guy friends in comedy. Also, he confided in me about how he wants to kiss Tyler tonight when they drive home together.
What the fuck, Optimus Prime? That was between you and I. What the fuck?
Whoa!
What
No, hey,
the hell is
Optimus
going
Prime
on?
is out of line here. No,
You
no,
know,
no. I didn't-
everyone in the scene is always like, "Yeah, isn't it kind of weird that they're always like driving the mics together?" In his new car.
Optimus Prime is reading into it. Optimus Prime, I didn't say any of that stuff. He's a liar. He is not an Autobot anymore.
This changes everything.
Do you guys think Tyler is a groomer? Because he
He's
used
a
to.
Decepticon, dude.
Him
He's
and-
being a Decepticon right
him
now. He's
and Nick used
deceiving
to.
you guys.
Him and Nick used to drive all the mics together, and now he's got you.
All right.
Yeah, that's how I
Younger
got.
guy.
That's
I
how
don't
I.
like- I
That's
don't
how I
like-
got.
What, dude? You talk.
That's how I got. That's how I got this
Hey,
pod. I just drove
I
Tyler
wasn't trying to
for a
start
month and a half.
anything. I just got the message. You know, I definitely wasn't typing that entire script just off the dome. While you guys were like having a conversation, I just put my mic down. I was like,
I'm fucking furious right now.
Yeah, me too. How dare Optimus Prime?
First, I try to defend myself, and then Dace tries to start a sentence at the same time as me 3 fucking times.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to riff on the Optimus Prime thing.
God, we you know what? Nick lived 5 minutes from me. Dace lives 10 minutes from me. What do you want me to do, dude? What are you doing
Oh,
now?
he's proofreading his next Optimus Prime thing.
Okay, before we recorded, we were talking about eating at Qdoba.
Yeah.
And I said the last time I ate at Qdoba, I was in the restaurant.
Yeah.
So I'm there at like 5 o'clock on like a Tuesday.
Jesus.
The one in Moore. We go with my grandma.
Nice.
It's empty restaurant. So we sit in a booth.
Mhm.
It's me, my wife, my kids, my grandma. These 2 high school girls come in. They get their food. They sit at the table right next to us.
Jesus.
aggressive.
That is aggressive.
I literally, as soon as they sat down, I leaned over to my wife and I was like, I hate them.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I hate. It's an open rest. There's every table's open. Every single one. It seats like 200 people. What are you doing?
You know what I think happened?
I was enraged.
You know what I think happened? So there's 2 girls, right?
Yeah.
They used to have a third friend. She died. But they always used to sit in that booth.
fuck your dead
So
friend.
They sat there.
Go sit at another table. It's like where we were at. There were like 4 booths. There's like 2 on each
Did
side.
you see them? Did you see them pour one out for her?
No.
That they get nachos. And they're like, this is for Janice, and they pour their nachos on the table.
And here's the bad thing about whenever like we're at a restaurant, my kids will just look at a stranger and just wave to them and like try to talk to them.
Oh, yeah.
And they're right next to us. And also, my kids love girls.
Yeah, of course they do.
They literally like we did a pickup order at Target one time.
Uh-huh.
The girl brings it out and like she's cute, and literally my kids stopped what they were doing, and my 3-year-old at the time goes, "Hi, how are you? What are you doing?" And he goes, "This is my Spider-Man." He's trying to show off his most prized possessions.
I get it. I used to do that too. I knew when I was a kid, I was self-aware that I was like cute to older girls.
Yes.
And I was always catering to them. They'd be like, "How old are you?" And I would just hold up 4 fingers, and they would just go, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah."
We had an Italian babysitter named Melissa.
Nice.
I love Melissa. I love Melissa. Melissa got a boyfriend, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude? What is this?"
She's cheating on me.
I gotta win her back.
I hated my babysitter.
I have to show her how
Me and-
fast I can run.
Her and my babysitter and my sister would like team up against me in games,
I hated
and
that
I'd be like,
shit. Yeah, I could see you
Hated
just like
them, dude.
raging out.
"Yeah."
I literally,
I didn't like girls until last year.
I've thought about that moment. That was like 2 weeks ago that happened at Qdoba.
Yeah.
I think back on it and I get furious, dude. I can't imagine a dumber human being.
Yeah, that is annoying.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
And then the new bitch who works at JJ's.
What color hair does she have again?
Don't even get me started, dude. Don't even get. It's funny because she walked by tonight, and Dace saw her walk by and then looked at me, and I was already staring at her like. I just leaned over to Dace, so I was like, I don't forget, dude. I've written her off as a person since that moment.
What happened? Do the listeners know what happened originally?
I was sitting in a chair. I didn't make up a chair. I was
Right.
sitting where the chair was.
Yeah.
It's like the little like booth seating up against the wall downstairs. And I'm right next to a closet. And she walks up and she's like, "Can you like move? Can you like move?"
You know what I think happened?
Don't defend her.
I
Don't
think you
defend
made
her.
up. I think you made up a chair. I think you made it up.
I have witnesses, dude.
Yeah, I think you made up a chair.
I have witnesses. I was sitting in a real chair. It was
Sounds
a
like
real
a make-believe-
place. It was a real
sounds like
place
a
to sit.
make-believe chair.
I didn't make up shit. It was a real place to sit. And she goes, "Can you like move?" I don't know. Can you fucking man up a little bit and just say, "Can you move? Can you like move?" What is like move?
You want to know
want me
why?
to sneeze?
You want to know why you're wrong? Because you're not sitting on anything right now. Can you see that couch? Can you see that couch right now?
I swear to God,
I
Dace,
think you're
if
making
you
up that
go
couch
along
too.
with this, your
He is
first
literally
time
like
as the third
floating, and
co-host.
he's like all of his strength. He doesn't even notice it. All of his strength in his right leg. He's just kind of crossing his legs. I mean, Dace, do you see a couch right now?
I don't want to. I
Don't you
don't want
dare,
to do
dude.
this. Don't make me do this, Caleb.
This is like Fight Club. It's like, who are you? And it's like, oh my God, I'm Tyler Durden. But no, you're just like, oh my God, I'm making up this couch right now.
I am kind of Tyler Durden, dude. This episode is brought to you in part by JC Pest Control. Pests are bad.
Yeah.
You don't want them.
You don't want them at all.
You don't want them. They'll ruin your life. Literally, I heard a story where a mouse lived with a family, and
Is this the one where you got a little motorcycle?
No.
Oh.
Tale of Despero.
No. Not a bad book. No, this mouse moved in with a family and they didn't know it.
I'll tell you what, this company we're talking about, they could fucking murder or they can murder Despero, dude.
Yeah, that little-
Despero would be fucking
That
dead
little
immediately,
sword
bro.
would do nothing, dude.
They tried to kill that mouse and they did not get him, but JC Pest Control would fucking murder that mouse.
Because here's the thing. You can't fence poisonous gas.
Yeah, you can't.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, and American values.
Come on.
Yeah, no.
Homegrown American values that use poison. You try to use a sword against that, dude.
I'll tell
Good
you
luck.
what, dude. Fucking Ratatouille? No way.
Dead.
No.
Yeah.
More like Deadatouille.
You know what they would do? They would. Who's the main character? The guy
I don't
who's
know.
controlling his hair.
It's,
They
Ratatouille.
would
It's called Ratatouille. No.
JC Pest Control would shoot that guy in the head, and then they kill Ratatouille, dude.
Yeah, pretty much. But like, so this mouse moved in with this happened in Oregon, I believe. This mouse moved in with a family, and at first they tried to kill it, didn't work. Put down some traps, didn't work. The mouse starts seducing the wife.
Whoa.
The wife has an affair with the mouse.
Yeah.
Leaves the husband, and the husband killed himself.
What?
That's just one example of how a pest can ruin your life.
Jesus Christ.
It can get really bad. You think like, oh, they're just gonna eat my food and crap in my pantry and give me diseases. They'll take your woman.
Yeah.
That's what they'll do. Have you ever seen B-Movie?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Enough
Kind
said.
of B-movie-esque.
Enough said. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna call the number 405-500-9261.
That pest is going to be sitting in Dad's chair.
Or visit their website at www.jcpestokla.com, and you're going to use the code CV10. That's CV10 for 10% off your first treatment. This is to protect your honor. This is to protect your family. This is to protect against pests that are trying to destroy your life from the inside out. And I know some of you. I know pretty much everyone who listens to this podcast, unfortunately. And you all, like about half of you, are disgusting people. And I have no doubt you have pests on your property as you listen to this. There's probably like some sort of animal or bug that you're making eye contact with as you listen to this ad. And they're trying to give you like the puppy dog eyes where they're like, please don't call them to destroy me and my family. And you have to. You have to protect what's yours.
The amount of ads that I've done for JC Pest Control, the best pest control this side of the Mississippi.
Number one.
Somebody, a friend of the pod, told me, he was like, he came over to my house for the first time and he was like, oh, this is not as bad as I thought it was. And you know what I said? That's because I called JC Pest Control.
How about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
They took
about
care
it?
of my pests.
They killed Dace's cousin.
They took Despero and they ripped his
They really
arms
took it
off,
seriously. I said,
and
I
they
got a
skinned
big-
him alive.
I got a big pest in there, not paying rent, doesn't have a job, got me 2 cats.
Likes to do whippets.
God, they did their duty.
And they busted in there and said, do you have a job? What? Bah, 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 bah.
With a gun.
And now Dace has the whole house to himself.
Oh, yeah.
He likes
It's
it
nice.
a lot better.
Ever since I called JC Pest Control, I'm much happier.
Likes it a lot better. Mm-hmm. So call the number 405-500-9261 or visit their website at www.jcpestokla.com and use the code CV10, that's CV10 for 10% off your first treatment. If you don't do this, you're an idiot who likes living with bugs and mice, and you disgust me. You guys got anything to add?
Despero deserved to die.
You said it, brother. Back to the episode.
Dude, I read the book, and there's an afterword years after the book became popular because of the movie, and the author did like an afterword, and he was talking about how some guy went up to the author. He was in London, and I don't know. He said he was inspired by the Fight Club book, and he said that I can't remember what it was, but because of the book, he was a waiter at a fancy restaurant, and he would come in people's soup.
Oh my God.
And he went up to the author and he said, Margaret Thatcher has drank my cum 3 times.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
shit.
And like The book is crazy because like it's inspired so much crazy shit. Like the son of the president of BYU started a fight club and got in trouble.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Like around the time the movie came out, or
I don't even know. But like
interesting.
the influence of the book is crazy. Well, I guess the influence of the movie really, because that book wasn't popular at all. But like people go up to the author and say, like, tell him crazy shit they've done because of the book.
That's insane. I've never actually seen the movie. I need to watch it. It's on my list of movies that everybody says you have to watch.
I think the guy did that to the soup because I think in the movie they pee in soup or something. They pretend to be waiters.
Oh.
And they do stuff to it.
I see. Have you ever seen Waiting? That's a good movie.
Yeah.
I like that
I
one.
love that movie.
That's a good movie. Dane Cook is in it.
Dane Cook.
He's a cook.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Dane
That's
Cook,
funny.
more like Dane born for this role.
Hell yeah.
I'm here all night.
Have you guys
dude.
seen Good Luck Chuck?
Yes.
No.
Where
Long time ago.
every time he dates a girl or hooks up with a girl, that girl ends up finding their husband. The next guy after him becomes their husband,
Yeah,
and it becomes
oh.
like
Word gets
it becomes
around.
national news, and so like everyone's trying to sleep with him.
Oh.
Yeah,
And he's just
That's an interesting
he's just lonely.
and he dates
movie?
and he tried to test it. He's like, this isn't true. So he like finds like a hideous looking woman, and like they go on a date, and she's like disgusting.
Yeah.
And like she's like, you know, just like really gross with like food and stuff, and she has like a
real-
mouthful of food. She's like, I'm gonna fuck you till you die. And then she finds her husband.
What would you do if someone said that to you on a date?
Depends who they
Yeah.
are.
Oh, let's
Yeah.
assume it's a chubby gremlin like in the movie.
Oh yeah, I don't think so.
No.
You're like, I don't think you are.
I think I'm going to be doing most of the work in the bedroom.
And just to be clear, it's not because you're chubby. It's just if you're like gross.
For me,
Nothing wrong with chubby. It's the gremlin part that's
Yeah.
the issue.
Yeah.
Chubby's fine, dude.
Some like big girls are always like, you couldn't handle me, and it's like, you're just gonna lay down the whole time.
I do. I do kind of think that though. Like, how do you like find it? You know,
Yeah.
you gotta dig. It's like cave diving.
Yeah, you're like one of those sandworms in Dune.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
It's brutal.
much.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't either, but I've always wondered that. Just be like, hey, what's the? Just like logistically, what's the?
It feels like probably you'd have to have like a bigger piece to
Yeah.
like
I
reach.
think you gotta have a real hammer on it for her to
Guys.
enjoy it.
I have a bone to pick with both of you.
Uh-oh.
What is it now, dude?
You guys haven't seen the movie Happiness that I recommended you.
No, I haven't seen it.
I think I have an inkling of what it's about.
I don't know.
What do you think it's about?
Pedophilia.
That's part of it, yeah.
Okay.
There's a pedophile. And it's crazy.
Is it graphic?
No, the movie isn't graphic at all.
It's just like
It's just
depressing?
really I think the movie is so, I really like this movie, and like if anyone's seen the movie and like they hear me say that, they're like, this is really messed up, but I really like it because it's basically just conversations, and it's just
I
like the
like
most
dialogue.
uncomfortable conversations
Oh.
ever in a movie.
I was listening to Casey Rocket on a podcast, and he was talking about different World War II movies he's seen. And there's two he talked about. One was called Come and See.
Oh yeah,
I've never seen it. Is it
that
good?
one's hard to watch. I didn't finish it.
He said it was scarring. He said
Yeah.
it's like very disturbing.
It's really
Oh.
in the title itself. Come and see.
That's
Because
terrifying.
it's about this Russian kid lives in this village. He's like 14 years old or something, maybe younger,
Uh-huh.
and he really wants to go to war. And his family's like, no, like don't go. And like in Russia at that time, there was no age limit. If you volunteer,
Yeah.
they're happy
Yeah.
to have you.
Yeah.
And so he found a gun buried in his backyard, and he's like, all right, I have a gun, I can like join. And they take him, and ends up going to war. He like leaves for like 5 seconds. Everything goes to hell. Or no, they wouldn't. the platoon he went with, they wouldn't take with him, so he just had to like stay in the woods, and he ended up going back home, and his village is destroyed. Everyone is dead.
Oh my god!
And so he's just kind of like lost. And I think I didn't finish the movie, but I think some maybe Germans take him captive, and they like fuck with him.
Yeah.
They're like killing people, and they're like holding him and like making him watch. And it's like horrible.
Yeah, dude, shit was fucked.
He talked
back
about
then.
he talked about that one, and he talked about Das Boot.
I never saw Das Boot. This is a submarine movie, isn't it?
I can't remember, but I think
so.
It's along the same veins in that like it's a World War II movie, and it's very disturbing.
You want to know what movie I can't finish, and like me and you couldn't finish it? It's
What?
The Manchurian Candidate.
Dude,
I cannot
it's
finish
such
that
a
movie.
Mind fuck.
I cannot watch. I cannot watch this fucking
There's
movie.
too much going on.
Have you gotten to the part where he bites him?
I didn't
So
make
he
it that
he
far.
goes to the. Is he a presidential candidate? Something
I
like
think-
that. He's running for
yeah.
something, and they ended up. Him and Denzel end up having a conversation. He's like, I had a chip right here, and the candidate's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he just goes, it's like, and he bites it out. He gets it, and they let him go. They let him go, and I'm like, how is that even possible? How do you bite a presidential candidate and they just let you go?
Yeah,
And he
it's insane.
keeps the chip in his teeth.
I can't. Yeah, no. I tried to watch it. I think I got like 30 minutes in.
There's too much going
There's
on.
there's like a flashback every 5 minutes, and it's just like you want to like it because it's a great cast. Like it's a great cast of actors, and you're sitting there and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? I'll tell you a movie that's like severely overrated for me, Master and Commander.
I haven't seen it. With Russell Crowe.
I was sick with pneumonia, like bedridden, and I turned it off. And I was like, I think I was like 8. So you're just pumped to watch anything that's like PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, let's do this thing, dude. I could not finish it. It's terrible.
Master and Commander.
I think it's about Russell Crowe. He's like the captain of a ship, and they're going to like the Galapagos Islands to explore.
Whoa.
It's nightmarish. It was on at an open mic one time, and everyone was watching that movie more than they were watching the comedy, and I was like, that's a bad sign.
Damn.
There's one part where a guy kills himself. I remember that.
How?
He, like, bad things keep happening to the ship, and so everyone thinks that they're cursed because of him. So he grabs a cannonball and jumps off the side of the boat.
And
he just holds onto the cannonball?
Just holds on to it because everyone's telling him he's the problem. So he's like, I got to save this expedition.
Cannonball, dude.
It's pretty
holding
sick.
onto that cannonball for
Pretty
dear
sick way to
death.
go.
Did he do a cannonball in the water?
I think he did the pencil. You sink,
Oh.
you sink faster.
Wow.
What was your
Maybe
favorite?
that's where cannonball came from. He was.
What was
you
your
should-
favorite dive at the pool?
My favorite dive.
Yeah,
1.5. I can do it.
I didn't ever
Nice.
dive. I would just do like the pencil, cannonball, jackknife was fun.
Yeah, we would do can opener, which I think is jackknife.
Yeah,
We called it can
you get
opener.
a big splash.
No,
You
yeah.
jackknife is
grab the one
touch
knee.
your toes, then dive.
Oh,
and then
no, we didn't do that. Is
when
holding
you
onto the knee
Yeah,
and
Can
hold on
opener,
the
the
knee.
other leg
That's
is
what I
out.
did.
We would do that one and try to get the biggest splashes. I remember I would just like I always loved diving. I just liked it, so
Did you
I would
ever
just
do
like
belly
dive
flops?
regularly. Belly
Yeah.
flops here and there. Yeah, I
Belly
wasn't a big
flops were
fan of them. It
brutal.
hurt too bad. I would do this one dive called the penguin dive. We always thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Where I would like get down. I'm like basically in the fetal position, right at the edge of the pool, and you go
Nice.
penguin dive, and then you just pretty much just lean
Oh, we
forward.
call that a lemon drop.
lemon drop.
But
That's
I did.
good.
I can do a 1.5. It's no big deal.
Never did
Where
that.
I lived,
I'll do
we
a
called
front
that a retard drowning.
I would do a front flip all the time.
We,
I was good at front flips.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, Death has found me on Instagram, like in my algorithm. Saw so many people die.
Mine's just
this week.
cats.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
see it. I just scroll past. I can't watch too much of that stuff. I really can't
I
fucking
get
do it.
sucked in, and then I watch like 15 in a row, and then
Really?
I just my
Start looking
whole
up cats, dude.
my whole mood is thrown off.
Cat videos.
Every now and then, I'll kind of like hold on and just go, and then the thing always says, "Point of view, you found the page you're looking for," and then the Instagram tag is like people dying,
Yeah,
vids of people dying.
Well, what's funny is like Seguro was talking about this on Rogan. I think how they get away with it with the people who like monitor content is if you watch one of those videos of someone dying, the caption will be like about a car.
Yeah.
So it'll be like about like it'll be like someone dying in a horrific car wreck. And then the caption will be like the 2024 Dodge Ram has like blah 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 blah.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's
And
how
they get
they
away
sneak
with it that
past.
way.
I watched dude. There was one where a guy fell into like a tiger enclosure, which I think I've said it before on the podcast. I don't know what the hell is going on with zoos in Asia, but they gotta tighten shit up a little bit. Because every bad thing that happens at a zoo happens in Asia. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, Tiananmen Square.
Yeah. this guy fell in a tiger enclosure, and he's up against the wall, and he has like his hands up, and he's like trying to tell it to stop, and the tiger's just like staring at him from like inches away.
That's Tiananmen Square.
Dude,
That is the.
just grabs him by the head, like bites his head.
Oh my god.
And just drags him away.
Oh. It's Harambe every day over there.
Yeah, dude. It's a nightmare.
Have you guys
Jesus.
heard that David Spade joke where he talks about those guys who climbed in the bear enclosure and died? And people were saying that, yeah, it was because they were high. And he's like, yeah, when you're high, you know, and you go see the bears are like, which I guess that's a visual joke for you listeners.
Yeah, in the pause there, he like motioned for them to come closer.
That's very funny. Good one, Caleb. Good physical
I thought you were-
comedy for
yeah,
an
that was good.
audio-only podcast.
you.
I would
Dumbass.
Thank you.
going back to flips. I have a good story.
Okay.
I used to do front flips on my trampoline all the time. I was like really really good at front flips, and I really prided myself in that. And so I'm like jumping on the trampoline in my backyard. My brother and a girlfriend of his is there in the backyard hanging out separate from me,
Yeah.
and I'm on the trampoline and I'm like trying to impress them. So I did a couple front flips, landed them, no big deal. That's every day. They're not looking at me. So then I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll do one big ass front flip and there will be no denying it. So I'm like, I'm going to get jumping really, really high and I'm going to start the flip when I'm at the height of my jump.
Yeah.
So I'm going higher and higher. I get to the height. I start the flip. Physics doesn't work like that. I go 180 degrees, land on my head
Oh, shit.
on the trampoline. I knock the breath out of me, you know? Like, whenever you knock the breath out of you, you're like, and so that immediately happens. And I had always heard that to, you raise your hands above your head to get more air in your lungs.
Right.
So immediately I raised my hands above my head and I ran inside. I thought that somehow if I could just get inside, that would like fix everything. So what my brother and his friend saw was me do this terrible flip, land on my head, raise my hands above my head and run inside.
Wait,
my brother
make that
thought
noise.
that I
Make
turned
that noise
retarded.
again.
Huh?
Make that noise again. I think I once heard that when you and Tyler were in his car.
What the fuck are you doing, dude? God, I'm tired of you spreading this gay
sorry,
propaganda.
I'm sorry.
One time I was on a trampoline with a girl I had a crush on, and it was a beautiful summer night, but it was very humid. And when I was a child, when I was in junior high, I was very sweaty all the time. I'd sweat like crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm jumping on this trampoline with this girl, and I am drenched in sweat. And it's at her house.
Uh-oh.
I'm sweating so bad.
Yeah.
So I go to the bathroom in an effort to wipe the sweat off of me, but I'm so nervous about being sweaty that I just keep sweating. So I end up being in the bathroom trying to clean myself up for like 20 minutes.
Jesus.
To the point where both her parents came and knocked on the door and were like, "Are you okay?"
Oh no, that's bad.
And then you're in there for that long, and then they come check on you. You're like, "I can't fucking show my face out there.
Yeah.
That's not good."
Yeah.
It's a nightmare, dude.
That's awful. What
always-
happened?
I blacked it out. I don't remember what happened. Truthfully, I don't remember.
I would have called my parents to come pick me up.
Always so sweaty, dude.
That's awful.
Were you jacking off?
No.
Caleb raises his eyebrow at me.
You keep doing physical comedy on an audio-only podcast, you dumbass!
Caleb's eyebrows crack me up so much.
We had a guy who was going to produce this for us, and then he was going to do it one time, and he rolled his ankle, and then we basically never heard from him again.
Jesus.
Yeah, he saw me at
died.
the gas station.
Yeah, he did. He took a photo of you. I remember that.
It was interesting.
He was going to...
Good guy, though.
Don't Tell said that they needed a photographer, and I was like, you should do this. And so we hit him up, and then he, like, after the show, I was like, how did it go, dude? And he was like, oh, I have Crohn's disease, so I had to drop out.
Jesus.
Damn.
This guy is
Bro, I
preying
hope
on
you're
his own
doing-
downfall.
If you're listening, bro, hope you're doing good.
Yeah, Jack, come join us, brother.
Yeah, Jack. You know what's up.
You know what's up, Jack? Jack Attack. Jack Attack. Jack Attack.
Yeah.
Jack Attack.
Jap attack. That's what I like to call Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor was a
I
horrible tragedy.
learned a new slur.
Is it? So go ahead.
It's well, it was like a few months ago from Brett because she's Jewish. I guess I can say it. Jap,
Yeah, I guess that is a slur.
Jewish
now.
American princess.
Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was Japanese.
And I remember she told me that, and I was like, "That's not real.
Yeah.
There's no way." She's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Jap." She's like, "Yeah."
You're just trying
I'm
to
like,
claim all of
those
the World War
are-
II slurs.
I think most people are gonna think something else,
Yeah.
but new slur nonetheless.
Do you have any new slurs that you've come up with, maybe?
about
This
this?
is a slur for people who they walk too slow
Ooh,
on the
okay.
sidewalk.
Okay, let's hear
And the
it.
slur is people I think who should kill themselves.
Yep.
That's a good one.
How about this? I'll make up a word, and you guys decide which race it will be a slur for.
or type of person.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like this game.
Grigabat.
Was that
Grigabat.
Grigabat?
Grigabat.
That is I think maybe like French people. Kind of
Okay.
sounds like ribbit a little bit. Grigabat.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not what I had in mind, but whatever. A lipaloo.
Lipaloo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lip fillers people.
Okay. Dongaflaba.
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 Can I get it in a sentence?
Wow, that guy's being a real dongaflaba.
That's a perfect sentence. This is a fun game. I like this.
Dongaflaba.
This is a good one.
Dongaflaba. Dongaflaba. It's kind of reminds me of Ned Flanders from The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
Flabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, or he says diddly.
Nongaflabo. So that's like maybe a slur for a Midwestern suburban house white guy, basic white guy.
You know what it is? You know what it's for?
What is it?
Cajuns.
Okay.
A Dongaflaba.
No reason.
Okay.
Okay.
Missatook.
Mistook. You mistook my My oh shit, I don't know. Mistook.
You mistook my kindness for weakness. Now you'll pay the price.
Okay, I think we all know which one that is.
Yes,
Is that-
it was for
Is that Mississippi accent?
Polish people.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
The most dishonorable Polish
Oh man,
people.
damn it. Ava had a good joke about Polish people that
Doubt
she got.
it.
That she got.
Doubt it.
No, she did it at a bar, and the bartender was, no, dang, I can't remember the joke. It was,
I had a good joke
it
at a
was-
bar one time. You ready to hear this? You ready to hear this? I remember mine. You ready?
yeah.
I was doing a bit about White Russians and how it's a poverty cocktail. And someone was like, what about Black Russians? And I was like, I don't think they have those.
I doubt they do.
They do have Black Russians. That is a drink.
Really?
The
Yeah,
joke was there's no Black Russian people.
Oh,
God, you are pissing me off this episode.
there are no Black Russians?
Of course not.
I've never seen one.
They're extradited post haste.
It's so cold up there. They're all white boys. They're all white.
They're white for the motherland.
Evolutionally, they are white people. I think that's how it works, right? Colder climate makes
Don't
like white people.
get on here and try to talk science, dude. Nothing will make me matter.
New York, Philadelphia, a lot of black people. Gets cold.
Well, yeah, but they moved there.
Dude, Biggie Smalls is from New York, dude.
Yeah.
From New York.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I'm
like,
having so many
before then.
thoughts on things I could say right now, and I can't say any of them, dude. I'm trying to pass Tyler Barris on Google. I gotta keep my wits about me.
Well, you could
Head-
pass him.
Head on a swivel.
You could be more infamous than he is too. You don't have to be more.
I'll pause it and tell you guys. All right, we're back.
I feel like they do.
Almost not at all. There's no way.
Wait, or pause it again.
Yeah.
That was a
Which-
good discussion we had about
World peace.
you know.
Which, just out of curiosity, not related to the conversation we were having, what country do you think has the best and worst projects?
I think the U.S.
Yeah, the
has the
US
best and the
probably.
worst.
I think Brazil probably has the worst.
Ooh, yeah, you make a good point. Probably
Brazil's
Brazil.
got to be bad.
It's got to be pretty bad. Or
Japan
Venezuela,
probably has
maybe.
pretty good projects.
I think so. Japan, they're all about respect and all that stuff. I bet it's
Not
pretty
respect,
decent.
about honor.
Dude, they do have a.
Respect?
It's like if you're on the train or something, it's rude to eat.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
have all
I
kinds
like
of
that.
unspoken rules that everybody follows.
You know?
And it's always like, oh, if you're from the U.S., here are things that you need to know about Japanese etiquette or whatever.
Dude, in America, people will yell at you on the bus.
And they're like, number one, don't be white.
I'm so pissed. I just got a bad.
Yeah, they always use public transportation over there. But I guess it is like an island, isn't it? Like Japan.
Well, it's super small.
Yeah. So and there's a lot of people. It's really populated. So I guess not everybody has a car. That makes sense, I guess.
They
Yeah.
all have Hondas and Toyotas.
Yeah. They
And
scooter
Hyundai?
around and shit.
Hyundai's Korea.
That was
Bicycles.
Korean.
But Lexus. That's Japanese.
Lexus?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, it's the same brand as Toyota.
Yeah, it is. It's Lexus is catered to American.
Just to make sure, because I'm a pretty dumb person.
Are you
can-
fact checking us,
Yes.
right? You're a dumb person, not us,
Yes.
dude.
That's what I said.
Oh my
That's exactly what I just
You're
said.
making me so mad.
I just
I
said I'm a
literally-
pretty dumb person, so I need to check until
I
he goes,
come up
"You're
here."
a dumb person, not us."
I come up here. I try to have a good time with my friends. I had a few
Oh,
brewskis.
whoa!
Uh-oh.
Did you guys know that Lexus is Japanese?
I had no idea. I thought it was British.
Wow. What's the best car brand?
Mazda,
Well,
obviously.
Hold on.
Mazda.
All right.
Kia.
No one thinks it's Mazda.
It's
no one
literally
thinks it's
Mazda.
Kia either. You have to.
LeBron James does.
Yeah, he's driving a Kia for sure. You literally have to buy steering wheel locks so a bunch of 14-year-olds don't steal your car.
Yeah,
Because there's like a cheat code to steal Kias.
there is.
Yeah, every time I
steal a
get in-
Kia challenge.
Every time I get in Caleb's car, he's like taking off this weird contraption
It's literally...
off of the steering wheel.
I told my dad about it. He's like, yeah, everyone had to put that on back in the day. I was like, yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, things are different now.
Yeah.
What is it about Kias?
I gotta be honest, I think Buicks are the best, dude.
Of course you do.
God, I love my Buick.
I love a Mazda.
I think the best, if we're talking like reliability, is probably
Honda.
Honda.
Yeah.
It's Honda or Toyota.
Dude, my dad...
The Japs really know what they're doing.
Yeah. My dad had a Honda, a silver 2005 Honda Accord. I don't know why I said silver. It doesn't matter.
Sorry if that's a slur. I just found that out this episode.
Yeah, it's a slur.
It
That's
had
not a
four...
slur. It's short for the word. It's short for the word.
What is it? What is it?
Japs.
Oh.
Well, we can't say...
Yeah.
What, guys can't have fun anymore?
Yeah, that's like on there. That's like up there with...
Careful. Don't say a real slur. See, that's how you know it's not a slur. He tried to compare it to a real slur and he can't say it.
Louis... I think it's Louis C.K. has this bit that...
About Jews.
No, that Chinaman is the laziest slur.
And
it's
arguably
Mark
the
Norman.
funniest.
Yeah. Is it Mark Norman?
Mark Norman, yeah, he says Chinaman's like the most lax of the slurs. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, you're from China, you're a man.
Yeah.
But Louis C.K. has the joke about the word Jew, how like that's
Yes.
also, if you use it correctly, it's also a slur.
Yeah. And he's talking
Like,
about how he wishes the president...
he's a Jew or he's a Jew.
Yeah, yeah. He wishes the president would say one that's questionable.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Well, we gotta watch out for everybody."
We all gotta get along.
White
We gotta
people, the black people,
blacks
the
and the
Jews.
whites and the Jews and the Muslims. And
I just got devastating news on Instagram. I'm furious.
Uh-oh. My gosh, he's holding for suspense.
I'm not going to say it on the pod.
Whoa.
I'm
Is
so-
that deep?
I'm so angry, dude.
Caleb, what do you think it is?
I think it's is it comedy related?
Yeah. It has to do with a very good set I had recently.
Oh, you didn't get the footage?
I got the footage.
Uh-oh.
Or I'm going to get the footage,
Uh-huh.
but he deleted the like good audio
Oh, damn.
because he thought he sent it to me and he didn't.
Oh, that sucks.
Plug your fucking dates.
Oh, well, show tomorrow, but this is going to be out by then at Mycelium with the Martin Dupress.
So obviously the show went awesome and you crushed and you got
Show
laid.
went awesome, and
You got laid by a
I
chubby
want to go and
gremlin.
plug this. I don't know when, but Leo Mendez is going to be headlining. Put a cork in it.
Whoa.
And I'll be featuring.
Nice.
That'll be in either October or November.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Dace.
Yeah, show tomorrow, but this will be up by then. And then past that, I could
think he's lying.
have a show. I think no.
think he's lying about all these dates.
What's
Continue.
Dace can't hear
Okay.
me right now, but he's lying about all
don't
these dates.
stop this.
No, no.
Caleb hates being tickled.
No. Stop it.
Thank God.
You stop. I
Thank
don't know what you're talking about.
God we don't have video.
Stop.
What a nightmare.
November 4th, I'll be in Lawton doing crowd work for the first ever time. It could be really good or really bad. Either way, it's going to be fun. So show up.
When
Lawton,
is
November
that?
4th. November 4th, Cody Troutman is on it, and Michael Dunn as well.
Plugging dates for November now?
That's what I have, brother. That's what I have.
September
Shut up.
19th. What are we talking about?
Shut up, dude. That's what I got. Go ahead and plug your 7 dates or whatever you got.
I have show tomorrow. It went awesome. I crushed. Dace
Oh, stop.
really didn't do that good. It was
Okay.
weird because
All right.
he went into it super confident, and then he kind of just
You know what Dace did?
screwed the pooch.
He tried to do a front flip.
He tried to do a front flip. He landed on his head. He's wearing a neck brace now. It's a real bummer.
Either way, that was a funny story, so I'll take it.
And then
Try not to imagine any chairs, bro. What if, like, you know how, like, there's a stool on stage for stand-up comedy? What if it's, like, that's not a real thing? It's just something, like a Mandela effect for you? And so, like, sometimes you sit down on nothing. Something to think about.
I guess you could think about that if you want to. Jesus. Yeah. I can't. I don't want to say the other one.
He doesn't have
And then I got some dates in October that will be announced soon.
Oh,
Do you have anything-
October. Oh, we're announcing shows in October.
Do you have any
September
shows,
19th.
like, near your birthday or anything? Like, something like that?
Yeah, you know, I live,
When is your birthday again? When is your birthday?
My birthday is the 29th.
Oh, okay.
That's
Whoa.
that's on a Sunday. I'll say I live in Norman, so the day before my birthday, I will be in Norman.
All right. Oh, yeah.
That's all I have to say about
I
that.
saw a flyer. I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. I don't know.
It's probably nothing.
Yeah.
Probably you shouldn't tell, even if there was something. So, all right, that's the episode. Dace, you have any closing words?
Thank you for having me. And stop being so mean, Caleb. That's it.
Okay, good. I played the sad horn.
Pause it?
No, I played the sad horn through that entire thing.
Okay.
Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, comment,
Like and
5-star
subscribe.
ratings.
Tell your friends.
Share the podcast. Please share the podcast. I beg you to share the podcast.
Tell your cat.
Don't. Oh my god.
Oh, did I do that wrong? Whoops.
Oh my god.
Tell your cat. Don't tell your friends. Don't tell your family. Don't tell your dog.
Whatever, dude. Bye.